Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Fatin Amira binti Fuji, number matric 2 at 04. Now, I will start our presentation with the introduction of our community service project. Okay, firstly, the content of this community service project is providing an explanation about the businesswoman that we choose for our project. A businesswoman is a female individual who engage in various business activities, typically in a leadership or managerial role. So secondly, being a businesswoman in a small industry means navigating the local business landscape, complying with regulatory requirement, and understanding the cultural and market dynamic. Also, it's serving the need of the Malaysian consumer. So the project also show the beginning of their life after the pandemic of COVID-19, which has give a significant economic impact, also affected all field of work. At the time, many Malaysians had lost their employment and the beginning to rise up in the fixing its economy by giving its people the space and the opportunity to start the job opportunities. In this project, we choose two respondents for our community project. So I will explain about these two businesswomen. Okay. This is our first respondent. The name given is Mr. Nurhayati binti Abdul Rahman. She is 44 years old and she lives around Changlun, Kedah. She started this small business in 2010. The store is located at Inasi Samdarbi, which is in the University Utara Malaysia. She has one employee to help her to manage the store every day, and the workers will get paid by the day. So the employee will help her to keep the store clean, tidy and well organized to attract the customer. Besides that, Mrs. Sarati was doing this business to support the husband, and the money also invests in herself and her family for daily expenses. This is the second respondent for our project. The name given is Mrs. Aisha. She runs a small business which is the Kuih Peneram and is located at Kampung Baru Changlun, Kedah. So the store is near the market site. She started this business in 2013 and she's not hired any employee before the pandemic of COVID-19. She was a baker where she can make a bread and cake. So during that time, she also conduct bakery class for anyone who wants to bake with a fee of 100 ringgit per person. So the effect of COVID-19 faced for 2 years, she had to close her shop because people had to stay at home and only go out when necessary. So all the requirement that was in the store was brought home and keep at her house. So she also planned to reopen back her bakery after the financial is stable. This project is related to help be given to small business women. The channel of assistance that can be given are such as the promotion, applying for financial assistance, and collaboration with NGO to increase the business in the future. In the context of promotion are social media platforms such as TikTok and Facebook. To establish the shop and does not involve the personal information of the entrepreneur. The other problem statement is many small business face challenge in effectively utilize the social media as a marketing and outreach tool. The lack of social media usage in this business has become a pressing issue, hindering the growth potential and competitive advantage. So moreover, the other problem happen when they lack of idea to promote their business. Business pose a serious obstacle to their growth and success. So, the fear of failure or making mistake in marketing effort can deter the entrepreneur from taking risks or trying out new strategies. Lastly, an obstacle come from a startup or small business like Mrs. Ayati and Mrs. Aisha with the difficulty of obtain the funding from external organization despite possessing a promising business idea, well-structured business plan, and evident growth potential. So it needs to focus on the strategizing its business proposition, developing a robust financial model, and conduct through market research to identify the potential investor who align with their business goal. The project objectives are meaningful step towards the business goal that accomplished by the project. So there are many objectives that we choose for our team to construct our project goal. Firstly, our project is aimed to create awareness and educate a business on access to financial literacy. Secondly, to introduce the use of social media to businesswomen to help them grow their business with information technology or IT. And then lastly, to help the businesswomen in obtain a government fund or agency to expand their business. We hope that all of the call can help them to expand their business and their business is well known around their areas or other place. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is Nur Emilia Amira binti Muhammad Noor and my matric number is 280724 and I will present about the method we're using in this service learning. The use of face-to-face interviews with selected businesswomen to achieve the objective of a project. The two businesswomen interview are Gerai Cik Yati, operating in University Utara Malaysia, and Aisyah Peneram in Changnun. The benefits of conducting interview include gaining in-depth insights into experience and challenges faced by businesswomen, personalization for telequestion, obtaining complement quantity data, identifying emergent themes, and also building trust with respondent, flexibility in exploring new topics during interview, seeking clarification, understanding the business context, empathizing with and humanizing the experience of the interview, using an iterative process to improve interviewing techniques. Furthermore, the interview also involves knowledge transfer to the businesswoman, teaching them skills like using social media, such as Facebook and TikTok, to grow their business and increase their income. Additionally, the respondents are asked about any assistance they have received from agency or NGO, and the benefits of receiving financial help are explained to them. Conducting interview with businesswomen proved to be a valuable strategy for the study, as it allows for the evaluation of complex viewpoints, contextual understanding, and personal experience. It is crucial to conduct interview sensitively, respectfully, and with a genuine interest in learning from the participant experience. Flexibility in interview allowing for exploration of additional issues that may arise during the conversation, leading to surprising insights, and also the clarification and follow-up, giving the opportunity to fully understand the interview viewpoint by seeking explanation on specific matter. Understanding context allows for gaining a comprehensive understanding of the businesswoman working environment, including market trends, cultural influences, and regulatory issues. Empathy and humanization are ranked 10, as hearing first-hand accounts from successful businesswomen improve the quality of research and enhance empathy towards the individual being investigated. In the implementation of this project, for the first phase, which is our planning in this project, our first initial meeting is to engage in discussion about the service learning project, including what the project details and the objective we want to achieve. Moreover, we aim to decide on the businesswoman or service we would like to assist in expanding the business. Following an extensive deliberation among all group members, we reached a consensus and agree to select Gerai Cik Yati as our project focus by the end of the meeting. The reason behind our decision to concentrate on women residing in our locality or near the new city is because they often lack essential skills and knowledge, particularly in the effective use of social media. Considering the current trend where young people heavily rely on social media for information, we believe empowering these women with such skills and can significantly benefit their businesses. During that meeting, we conducted discussion within a WhatsApp group regarding the upcoming interview at Gerai Cik Yati. Our main focus was to determine the suitable time for all of us together at the interview location. Additionally, we made sure to prepare the question that we had previously discussed, intending to ask them to Puan Hayati during the interview. Not all members of our group participated in this particular interview. Only 3 of us were involved in conducting the first interview. However, the discussion proceeded smoothly and we successfully compiled all the questions we want to ask to Puan Hayati. We distributed tasks among the group members. Each member had a specific role during the interview, such as recording the audio, video, asking questions, and taking notes of the respondent answer. Throughout the interview, we also inquired about the challenges they face while starting their business. So at the end of the interview, we took a photograph with the respondent to serve as evidence for our group project. Following the completion of the first interview session with the first respondent, we held our fourth meeting via Google Meet. During this meeting, we decided to include a second respondent in our project. We engaged in discussion on finding suitable funding option for small business like Cik Yati Store. We took the initiative to establish a social media platform to aid in promoting their business and provide ideas for its expansion. Furthermore, we explored the possibility of adding another business to our project. During our fifth meeting, we deliberated on setting another business apart from Gerai Cik Yati for our project. Eventually, we decided to interview Aisyah Peneram, located in Changlong, Kedah. Our group engaged in discussion about the common challenges faced by sellers, especially those operating roadside stores. We meticulously went through the question we planned to ask Puan Aisyah during the interview, ensuring that we all well prepared for the process. During the meeting, we also finalized the time indeed for the interview.
Sayati, who has run a stall at Cafe Inasi Sandabi since 2010, she is one among the respondents we are interviewed during this place. This interview is proceeding without issue. Mrs. Hayati's stall placement in strategic scene, the menu she sells at that stall is pretty good, including pisang goreng, kopok leko, kaipan and other food. The menu may encourage students to purchase, particularly in the evening, as the stall is open from 10 am to 5 pm. The cooking equipment is complete, including gas stove and regulator, making it easy for them to prepare and operate. She also take a loan from Amanah Ikhtiar, which is RM 300 per month to support their business. During the interview, we learned that current financial situation of Gerai Cik Yati is neither good nor poor. This was enough to pay the staff and the rent of the stall. Except in special circumstances, Gerai Cik Yati is open daily from Monday to Sunday. Mrs. Hayati has a few difficulties while running her business. She wants to close the stall for longer than a month, owing to the illness. This pressure put pressure on her to support her life and family, especially as it occurred during the COVID-19 pandemic. Aside from that, we asked a few questions regarding her preparation before starting her business, and we discovered that she has some difficulties with taking the capital to buy the ingredient because she needs to buy kopok leko, 10 kg and pisang, 40 kg every day for their business. The problem is when a large number of students are touch and go apps. When they use the app, the money does not arrive on the spot, and she must wait 4 days to receive it. As a result, she will be under pressure to raise funds to purchase goreng ingredient. In the case, she prefers students to use cash only or use the another mobile apps except touch and go. Our second phase was to interview Mrs. Aisyah at her business stall located at the Changlong Business Stage, Kedah. The stall is open from Monday until Sunday, but closed in Wednesday and open at 10 am to 6 pm. When looking at the area around the stall, we have found several factors that Mrs. Aisyah is facing, one of which is unpredictable weather. This is the main factor because the stall is open using a 10 measurement extent where the risk that Mr. Aisyah will face when there is a strong wind or rainstorm that comes suddenly while her stall is operating. It is very likely that the tent can be blown away by the wind or turn due to high wind pressure. This can lead to accident involving life if analysis it in more detail. From the interview session, we also found out that Mrs. Aisyah has a dream to open a bakery to make it easy for her to run her business. It also has teaching class if there are require from outside. However, with the current condition of his store, she is unable to run a class to teach the students who want to learn about baking. This class also cannot be conducted in his home for certain reasons, among which is the limited space and study place, insufficient influence at home, and not forgetting the ingredient cost of electricity and water, which will increase dramatically, which may give this loss compared to profit that will be obtained. Therefore, we also asked a little bit about the preparation she has prepared before starting her business, so that we could help as much as possible with what was lacking for her side. For example, it is a place of business that can threaten her and her husband's life if there is a rainstorm and storming wind. Besides that, the food that is sold also has the risk of being contaminated because the stall area also at side of the road, and the area can be seen by many vehicles because it would lead to main road. The purpose of this interview section is to find out the problem faced by being a businesswoman and help give suggestion for solution to those problems, and also provide knowledge about international trade and finance. So with that, we give some information to Ms. Hayati on how to deal with the sudden price increase. For example, in her business, selling 5 banana, in turn using just as banana, cooking oil and flour have a high market price. In line with that, the relationship between supply and demand affect the price of the product in the market. When price is quickly, it can reduce demand, leading to the partial drop in price over time. The balance between supply and demand at the point of equilibrium is still for a real functioning economy, and consumer play an important role in driving economic activity to the demand for goods. This is a step to address the lack of social media using for ChatYati stall. Emphasizes the importance of visual appealing content such as image and short video of the stall to capture the attention of potential customer on social media platform. Visual content tend to perform on social media and can help showcase a product in a engaging way. Encourage customers to share their experience with the business on social media by reposting their content, actively seek feedback from customer and use it to continuously improve the product offering. Positive change based on customer suggestion can increase the overall customer experience. Customers who have bought at Miss Hayati stall can provide insight on the product sold on social media. Then, the next solution to the lack of idea to promote the store is to identify the unique aspect of Miss Yati Pisang Goreng store that differs from competitor. This can be product quality, special receipt, or personalized service, which can be highlighted in a market campaign. Can also conduct competitor analysis to understand the strength and weakness of rival store. This analysis can inform strategies to differentiate Miss Yati store stand and outperform competitor. We were able to jump to some fundamental of overcome Miss Aisha's condition and the obstacle she encountered from the face-to-face interview we conduct. In the first place, we provide Mr. Aisha with some information on how to deal with the economic issue and unpredictable market that she is currently experiencing. It is because the price of goods in the market is rising daily due to the GST repair factor. They make the rotation hard and lightning fast. A rapid increase in the price of item will lead demand to fall indirectly, describing how supply and demand are related and how the situation impact the pricing of product and service. If supply for goods and service increase while demand remain constant, price happen to fall to a lower equilibrium cost and greater equilibrium quantities of product and service, where we are all aware that consumers are the main incentive for use the generic goods that affect the national economy. The second concern Ms. Aisyah was dealing with the bank in the administration of her own store. Ms. Aisyah must deal with the bank to obtain a significant loan or determine her business account if she is interested in starting the process of launch her store indirectly. The bank will provide detail to Ms. Aisyah about instruments she can use, their purpose and how to use them. For example, some bakery suppliers are difficult to obtain in Malaysia, leading Ms. Aisyah to contact with overseas trader to obtain store equipment as well as suppliers for manufacturing cake in order to start different enterprise from other bakeries. Instruments that may be used are bank acceptance, mention governance treasury and several others. Lastly, we will assign Ms. Aisyah in promoting her business on social media by creating a Facebook account for her kuih peneram. We also plan to teach her how to use the platform so that she may use it to keep his business up to date on a daily basis. Nowadays, social media has high influence on our daily activity. This is because the technology is intensely being used in our daily routine procedure, such as using mobile phone to find goods we need. Facebook, TikTok and WhatsApp are among the platforms under consideration. Don't overlook the delivery apps like Shop, Grab, and even Foodpanda.
Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. My name is Nurul Syahira Amira binti Salim and my matric number is 288425. Today I will talk about our suggestion, NGO and NGC to Mrs. Aisha and Mrs. Hayati. First, I will talk about our suggestion to Miss Hayati. Speak, we suggest exploring the Skim Pembiayaan Perniagaan Khas Wanita known as Adananita to Miss Hayati. This scheme empowers existing women entrepreneurs, stimulate their business development, and ultimately leads to an increase in household income. Dananita is designed to provide specialized funding support to Bumiputra women entrepreneurs with the primary objective of facilitating the expense of their business. Availing this financing scheme, Ms. Hayati can access financial resources to fuel her business growth and drive it toward even greater success. Under the Dananita, eligible applicant can access financial support in two primary areas, which is a working capital and part of machinery and equipment. This aspect of the scheme aims to provide funding for the day-to-day operation expense of the business. It helps entrepreneurs cover costs such as raw materials, inventory, payroll, and other expenses necessary to keep the business running smoothly. Furthermore, we want to suggest to Ms. Hayati, this support comes in the form of the Initiative Pendapatan Rakyat IPR. IPR adopt an approach to achieve its objective. It aims to uplift the income level of those in the most financial vulnerable situation. It is target the several poor and families within the B40 category. By providing financial aid and assistance, the initiative seeks to poverty and improve the living standard of this disadvantaged group. To ensure this program is success, IPR aim to create a ecosystem involving applicant, stakeholder, and the local community. By building strong partnership with local communities and engaged stakeholders, IPR seek to effectively implement its initiative and bring about positive change at the grassroots level. Secondly, I will talk about our suggestion NGO and NGC to Miss Aisha. We have suggest to Miss Aisha two category of NGO, which is first Yayasan Usahawan Malaysia. This group concentrate on promoting entrepreneurship and aiding the expand of small enterprise in a variety of markets, including the food and bakery industry. That promote entrepreneurship conduct program for company acceleration. A early stage entrepreneur might benefit from this program mentoring, training, workspace, and network connection. They may assist Changlun Bakeries entrepreneur in honing their company concept, creating marketing plans, and finding finance option. Finance access also include in the deal through collaboration with a bank, microfinance institution, or governmental organization. Certain entrepreneurship development NGO may help small firms obtain financial resource. They may help the Changlun businesswoman the loan application procedure and create a compelling business plan to acquire money. Secondly, we suggest a woman empowerment NGO like DHRRA to Mrs. Aisha. These organizations are devoted to empowering women, particularly in terms of economic empowerment through entrepreneurship. They provide specific assistance to compare run by women, like the bakery. Women empowerment NGO frequently plan skill development programs to provide women the information and skill they need to manage successful companies. Their course might address topics like company planning, marketing tactics for female entrepreneurs, and financial literacy. NGO that support women empowerment can access Changlun female-run bakery and gain access to bigger markets and distribute network. They could work together with merchants or online marketplace to promote and market goods made by a female entrepreneur. Next are their service for leadership development and capacity building to increase women confidence in company management and decision making. This may organize leadership development and program. I think that's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fatina Jo binti Muhammad Fauzi. My matric number is 280911. I will be presented on expected impact. Our group proposed a project to empower businesswomen during the globalization era. This community project aimed to transform the community by providing resource, mentorship, and networking opportunities. By fostering gender equality and sustainable practice, these projects can lead to increased business success, economic growth, and social empowerment. The overall impact of this project is expected to be positive and far-reaching. For Respondent 1, this project aims to develop skills for businesswomen like Mrs. Hayati, who is a small business owner at Gerai Cik Yati. Through interviews, the project identifies concerns and obstacles that may be preventing her from profiting and motivate her to overcome them. This project aims to provide financial assistance
or microloans to Mrs. Hayati, who may have limited access to traditional financing options. This will enable her to expand her business, invest in new opportunities, and create employment opportunities within the community. This will help her increase access to capital and foster innovation in her business. This project also focused on using social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram to promote her business. As they are fast-growing and popular among young people, to avoid being out of date, the project asked for permission to open a new account for her business. This will make it easier for her to promote her business and make it visible to students. For financial assistance, this project suggests several agencies or NGOs to accommodate her business finance. These agencies offer various benefits such as facilitating expansion, supporting research and development, enhancing workforce capabilities, improving marketing effort, and fostering sustainability initiatives. By leveraging financial help wisely, Mrs. Hayati can position herself for continued growth, innovation, and resilience in an ever-changing business landscape. Next is Respondent 2. In an interview with Mrs. Aisha, our team discussed her business and the need to promote her product, which is Kuih Peneram, on social media platforms like Facebook and TikTok. Mrs. Aisha stated that she does not have a dedicated social media account for her business, but she used her personal Facebook account to promote her products. We suggest that she create an account of Facebook and TikTok to share her personal life and business information. Our team also identified the difficulty in finding customers for her business. As she operates on a non-owned stall, customers who are familiar with the store and its product will be more likely to become regular customers. However, customers who are not familiar with the area or the store will need to find information on social media to make it easier for them to buy it. The social media platforms we created will help customers locate the shop selling the desired product, increasing her business and profit. This will help Mrs. Aisha to expand her business and open her own shop, ultimately advancing her business. We also recommended NGOs like Entrepreneur Development NGO and Women Empowerment NGO to help Puan Aisha with her finance. By sharing information about these NGOs and their potential assistance, we hope to help Mrs. Aisha gain a better understanding of NGOs that can support her business and alleviate her financial burden. Next is impact on student itself, which is our group member. This service learning project allow us to grow personally and professionally, hone leadership skill, learn empathy, and understood the diverse needs within our community. The bonds formed with community members were invaluable, and the shared commitment to a common cause created a sense of camaraderie. The project has shown that small acts of kindness and selflessness can ripple through community, generating wave of positivity. The group spirit was positive. As we exchange ideas, information, and provide assistance to one another, this project allows us to become university students who can dedicate and provide energy to the community, both mental and physical. The good cooperation of all members allow the project to run successfully. By passing on knowledge to others, we can indirectly become more responsible citizens and improve the nature and attitude of self-help. These experiences are critical for improving and practicing self-help. So, in conclusion, the service learning project provides an opportunity to interact with the community and witness the transformative power of service. The project aims to address financial and business starting problems, collaborating with various businesses. Over 2 months, we were able to assist 2 businesswomen in extending a helping hand. The project impacts will extend beyond its duration, inspiring others to contribute to their communities and sparking a cycle of compassion and goodwill. The experience has reinforced the belief in the profound impact of service on both the life of those we help and personal growth. Our team is grateful for the opportunity to be part of this journey and eager to embrace the mission of creating a better and more compassionate world through services. That's all from me. Thank you.